Welcome to Tur's Vegas tutorial. Now I'm going to show you how to use this thing. Alright then. So once you get your video dragged into the timeline right here, all you gotta do is click and drag. It will create these two tracks. You have a video track and an audio track. I've created a second audio track for some dubbing I will do probably later, but I'm not getting into that right now. So anyway, you can view your movie project right here on the timeline. You can fast forward by doing that, but the sound's a little annoying, so I'm gonna stop. You can change your preview quality right here. Usually a preview is okay if you have it set to auto. If you want it to look really good though, you can put it on best, so it looks nice and clear. But there's really no reason to do that because it's just a preview, so don't bother with that. Just put that back on the auto preview. Anyway, so here you can see I've separated out some of these clips already. Each one, you know, is based on a whatever important moment or whatever. You have whatever reason you want to split the clip. You select it where you want to split and you just press the S key and it'll split. Then you can click and drag if you want to, you know, shorten the clip, or if you want to blend it, or whatever. But I'm not going to do that either. I did not want that there. No. Okay. Now then, if you want to adjust certain things about your clip, you can go in here and click these buttons. This one right here is your event pan crop. You click on that and you bring this up. Let's say I wanted to look exactly where that explosion is. So I'm going to make the focus go right there. And eventually you'll see that. You can see it adjusted in real time. So I'm gonna play that.
Soon she's gonna have amnesia.
The explosion is right there in the center of the screen. Eventually, you get the idea. Anyway, I didn't want that in there, so I'm gonna change that back. There we go. Okay, so that's that general plan. Let's see what else we've got here. Okay. Let's see, at the very beginning, you want a nice blend. Let's see here. We have these different markers. We have, you know, different crossfades you can enable and disable. But let's say that I wanted to fade it in manually. So you come up here to the top corner, and you click that, and you drag it. Now you notice that it automatically fades based on how far you drag it. That's probably a bit much, so I need to fix that. You just zoom in, and you can just adjust it. You can also do the same for the sound. So now the sound will fade in as well as the picture. But you know, I will deal with that later. Okay, so let's say that we got everything the way we want it. I mean, this is clearly not finished. There's a lot of editing for me to do here. But let's say that I've got a nice little juicy tidbit right here that I want to record and render as a video. You notice there's a line right here that goes over the timeline. This is your selection for what you're gonna render if you so choose. So let's say I want this little part right here rendered. I can just click and drag. And now you can see this right here is all that's going to be rendered into a video. That's actually a bit much. Let me shorten that a little bit more. So this little clip right here.
Oh shit.
Yeah, actually that wasn't a very good clip. But anyway, usually what you want to do once you've done your project, once you're finished with it, is you want to right click and you want to say set selection to project. That way it covers the whole thing. Oh yeah, that's a lot of, that's almost an hour of footage. I don't want to render all of that. I mean, it's a project I'm working on, obviously. I gotta cut it down. But anyway, you select whatever region you want to render. You know, you can set it to view, so it only renders what you're looking at. Or you can set it to, you know, like, I'm just gonna leave it for that, you know, just so you can see an example here. Anyway, once you're ready to render, you go up to File, and you click Render As. This way, you'll be able to choose your output format. Now, I already have some formats set. They're pre-saved. I saved them already. So I go here to this main concept, AVC/AAC. It's an MP4 format I like to use for my videos. And let me scroll down. See, I already have a video set, a preset for my Bandicam videos at 60 frames per second. You can look at this right here and see how I set them up. You know, this is pretty decent for a YouTube video. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's set to use project settings and video qualities or best and all this other stuff. So, once you have your settings correct, you'll notice that the render option is available now. So I click that, and it will start rendering. And I'm not going to render this whole thing. You get the idea. Anyway, this has been Tor, and Tor's Vegas tutorial. Hope you learned something.